You're about to listen to TADPOG, Tyler and Dave Play Old Games. It's a comedy video game podcast. We would like to stress that the hosts are not experts and are really just very crass commentators. Seriously, this is an explicit podcast that happens to talk about video games sometimes. So please enjoy this pretty okay podcast with Tyler and Dave.
Hello, Internet, and welcome to another TADPOG podcast. It's just a little show, just a little homemade amateur show. I guess we're professionals. We get paid for it. So
that doesn't make us professional.
No? Okay. Two
hobbyists.
There you go. Two hot young amateurs. Suicideboys.fun.
Mm-hmm. Still exists. I still pay for that.
Play old games. So our most recent venture that is still continuing on is playing alphabetically through all the games on the NES Classic, as brought to you by Treasure Goblin Mastermold, Mike Lanham.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm your bearded host Tyler, and that Treasure Goblin of just the best Master Mold continues to give in the form of this package we have right here.
Yeah, that came in. Nicole gave me that, or actually gave Nikki that on Saturday night. And I'm a little disappointed that the return address didn't just read Mastermold and then a gigantic drawing of a penis.
Oh, if he wants to take a mold of it and send it to us, that'd also be fun.
Be careful what you wish for.
All right, so I'm going to crack this open here. The first thing I'm pulling out is
a mold of his penis.
A mold. This is good timing. This is a Mario Odyssey hat.
That is Cappy. Mm-hmm.
I just started this game last night.
Oh, sweet.
Because that game also purchased me for Christmas by Mike Lanham.
Oh. So he knew you were going to be starting.
He knew I'd be starting it yesterday.
Yeah, he's on it. I actually, to be fair,
that is pretty fucking sweet.
That
though.
is awesome. It's a real hat.
That's good cosplay for the TADPOG Prom Louisville Arcade Expo.
That is awesome.
Keep digging. Two Destiny bobbleheads. Cade 6. I guess that's his name. I'm not a Destiny player. I own the game, but only because it came with my PlayStation.
I was about to say, you own the game?
Yeah. Ryan was all about it. I bought his PS4 whenever he was tired of it.
Yeah.
So Ryan's the first adopter, so I buy all his stuff very cheap secondhand.
That's not bad. That's a pretty good deal. Well, sweet. Thank you, Master Mold. Is there more in there?
Oh, there's so much more.
I knew there'd be more.
There's so much more. Let's see. Two Destiny.
Two Destiny, two quit.
Two
lanyards. Nice.
Dude, lanyards.
Cool.
4 yokai something to keychains.
Yokai watch.
Yeah, yokai watch. I can't. It's kind of dark in here. I can't really see. But those are cool looking animation.
Hentai watch.
Hentai watches. Oh, a Crash Bandicoot Old Baga keychain. Two of those.
Crush Bandicoot.
Crush Bandicoot. Let's see, what is this? Dragon Quest 8. Something. Napkin? I don't
Flavored condoms.
Dice bag.
Oh, that's nice.
That is pretty nice.
Sweet. You can put your slimes in there.
All of them. Let's see. Shadow of Mordor.
Those cufflinks?
Pen.
Ah, pen's nice.
Let's go. What looks like a sickle.
Oh, it's
that's cool looking.
Oh, thanks for your communist propaganda.
He knows us. Let's see. The girls will like this. Some Five Nights at Freddy's keychains.
Oh, hell yeah.
There is it the yellow one? Chica?
The yellow one? I don't remember. What animal is it?
Here you go.
It looks like a rabbit. This must have been, I don't remember. I think the duck is Chica, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, who's the purple one?
Is that the weasel? Is that the pirate weasel? I don't know. Look, I've played one of these games. I haven't watched all the Matt Pat shit.
I forget this one's name.
I don't know what that is. That's on you.
Just say it doesn't say.
These are actually off-brand. These are Five Nights at Frankie's.
There are so like Five Nights at Candy's. There are a
Really?
whole lot of. Oh, there's so many clones.
Really? I guess that's not too surprising. I guess what's surprising about that is that people can just use Five Nights at,
Yeah.
like, and not get into any legal trouble.
Guess what? Because Matt Pat, he has a YouTube Red series called Game Lab where he tries to recreate games in real life, and he tries to recreate Five Nights at Freddy's. So he is like somebody is in a control room trying to coach other people how to get out without running into animatronics and things like that. But he can't use Five Nights at Freddy's because it's licensed to be a movie. So he has to do Five Nights at Candy's, which is the most popular spin-off.
Okay, I see. I thought it was going to be Freddy Nights at 5.
Freddy got fingered 5 times.
Freddy got fingered number 5. You did not know there were 3 others before or after 1.
I love this thing.
What is it? Super Nintendo
It's
controllers?
a Super Nintendo slap bracelet.
That is fucking badass.
Super Nintendo controllers.
That is badass.
I like that. Here is oh man, Minecraft AJ and Brandy Jr. will flip out about this. This is a Cuphead.
It is a Minecraft.
A Cuphead vinyl.
That's fucking badass.
That is amazing.
I mean, I don't know why you think they're going to get it.
Brady Jr. is currently all about vinyl. So for
really?
Christmas, I bought her a ton of records.
The Cuphead's my game of the year.
Minecraft AJ, I bought spoilers. I bought Cuphead on Xbox One.
Yeah.
She fucking loves it. She has played so much more and gotten so much further than I have. She fucking loves Cuphead.
Well, when she starts a podcast, she can have it.
Yep. Valid. Let's see. Here are, Super Nintendo mouse pads. No, I'm sorry. SNES gadget decals.
Gadget decals? What are those?
Here you go. This one looks like, well, I'm not sure which one. It looks like it can be 24 waterproof removable decals of Super Nintendo. Let's see, its most popular games, Super Mario World and Super Metroid.
Huh.
There are 2 sets of those in here
Cool.
for each of us. These look pretty sweet. I'll hand those to you.
Yeah, these are awesome.
Super Mario Odyssey. This feels like a CD. I assume this might be the Super Mario Odyssey soundtrack.
Huh, cool.
Which is great.
Yeah.
From what I've played of it, I put about, 2 hours into it last night, and I did not expect to really be into it. It was really, really fun.
How many moons you got, dog?
I don't know, like 7.
7 goddamn moons.
Let's see, there's another Dragon Warrior 8 dice bag.
Nice.
And Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, the comic.
Huh.
There are 2 of those in there.
Cool.
It's pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah, dude. Thank you, Mastermold. It's a Christmas package, I believe.
Oh, it is quite a Christmas. That's all. That's pretty fucking sweet.
We also got these.
Oh, Christmas cards?
I think they might be.
All right. 2 Tadpog Studios from, this looks like Sandwich Pope Philip J. Hawkins. I'm just assuming it's a J because that's fun for me.
Yeah. And that's how we do. Whatever's fun.
Greetings, friend, family member, or business acquaintance. Please accept this non-denominational holiday salutation. May your 2017 be adequate. We didn't send all our holiday
Get your
cards.
War on Christmas out of here.
We didn't send out all our holiday cards last year. It's still 2017, so it counts. And it's a picture of Harold Arthur swinging in a tire swing.
Nice. All right. I hope that was done special for us. No one else got this card.
And then Tadpog Studios from Paul Pig.
Who still needs a title?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. This is a postcard that has, it's a Christmas card, has his family on the back in the Mario 1 Warp Zone,
Nice.
and the cover is, I believe, World 4 for Mario 3.
Awesome.
And a letter is attached.
All right.
Tyler and Dave, I thought you guys might appreciate our family Christmas card this year. We
Yeah,
do.
that's
pretty
good.
Sweet. I don't know if you've ever received Christmas cards addressed directly to Tadpog. No, we have not.
Just from Phil. But the only.
Oh yeah, Phil beat you by
a
10
second.
seconds. But I was thinking maybe you can make this into a thing that keeps going, just like a listener postcards and Tadpog dollars. Yeah, sounds good. Thanks for all the amazing content you guys continue to put out each week without fail. It's true.
Is he talking to us?
I think so.
Oh, wow.
It makes my Gooter happy. which makes my wife happy, which makes me happy. I think that's how the circle of life is supposed to work.
Actually, you were happy twice. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair, Paul.
There's a man. He gets to be happy twice as much. Trump's America. Hope you both have great Christmases this year with your families. Well, I did.
Yeah, well, this year I don't know. We'll see.
Last year. This year, This year, I don't know.
Yeah.
You're right.
Could be horrible.
See you all at Tadpog Prom. Tropical Capricornally yours, Paul Pig.
Did he suggest a title for himself? I hope he did.
Well, P.S. I know you occasionally have postcards up on Instagram. I have no problem with this card showing up somewhere, but please observe the URL QR code if you do.
Observe it? Should we go? Should I scan that bad boy and see what happens?
Maybe. I don't see one.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to upload. What I'm going to do is I'm going to...
Oh, this level of Mario, each stage depicts something that they did this year.
Oh, that's cool.
So TJ visited them. They went to the Great Wolf Lodge. They had Thanksgiving in Chicago. Love Fest. The Eclipse.
Wait. Everybody went to Love Fest?
I guess. Or Love Fest.
Okay.
L-O-V. Maybe it's a U. Maybe it's Lou Fest. For people, Lou Freak,
Yeah.
no.
No, just guys named Lou. And their friends. They must know a Lou.
There's the QR code up there in the corner.
Oh, okay.
Free Comic Book Day, Fun in the Sun, and SGI. It's a good Christmas card.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Pretty fucking good Christmas card.
Well, I think I'm gonna just film it stationary for like 3 minutes, and I'm gonna upload it to Pornhub. So if you search for Paul Pig on Pornhub, you'll find it. So I think his title should be Paul Pig of Pornhub fame.
Perfect. Pornhub Pig.
Pornhub Pig. Paul Hub.
Paul. We're a fucking Paul Hub over here with all the fucking Pauls
We got a lot of Pauls. We got a lot of Pauls who support us. If I've learned anything from doing this show for 5 years, is that people named Paul are just generally pretty awesome.
Yep. Haven't met a bad one yet.
No,
True.
sure haven't. Mm-mm. Sure haven't met a bad Paul.
Not a single bad Paul.
No.
Perfect Pauls.
Perfect Pauls. Our little Paul boys. When I die, what I'm going to do is in my will, it's going to have all the contact information for all the Pauls that we've met through the show, and they could be my pallbearers.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's fucking... Yeah, that's good.
And my coffin's going to be fucking baller with all these waterproof Nintendo decals on it. I mean, God. All the pallbearers are going to be trying to like peel them off as my coffin's slowly...
You got your slap bracelet on, folded across your chest.
Yeah, exactly. Or actually going to be like, wait. Before we drop this coffin down the slide into the giant blender, we want to make sure that we get these decals off the coffin.
I feel like I've told this story before where... Brennan of Axley fame and I had another friend we went to church with who kind of idolized Brandon, and whatever thing Brandon was into, he'd be super into it shortly afterward.
Yeah.
And there was a phase when Brandon was very, very into like Tiger Woods, golf, Puff Daddy.
Please say slap bracelets.
I wish. Not part of this phase, sadly.
Gotcha. We all went through a slap bracelet phase for 2 weeks.
So I remember all the things that Brandon thought was cool, this other guy thought was cool. And one day...
We'll call him Paul Pig.
We'll call him just Paul Pig for some reason. We were, because my parents and his parents were friends-ish, and we were going somewhere, and we were in the back seat, and we started, as kids do, start talking about death.
Friends-ish, by the way, was the unsuccessful ABC spinoff to Friends.
Just acquaintances.
Friends-ish.
And we were in the car talking about death and talking about our funerals. He's like,
wait, who all was in the car?
It's just me and this kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I see. I thought it was like a family discussion you were
Let's all plan our funerals now. And he'd mentioned that he was going to be dressed in what he wanted, because he worshiped Brandon. All things that Brandon might have said he liked in the past, he just crammed them all into what his funeral would be.
Guys, I just want to be buried inside of Brandon. Is that weird?
That's kind of how we all
I would
are.
like to be cremated and have Brandon snort me.
We can fucking do that whenever.
Whenever you're ready to die, Dave, we can set that up.
We'll both be cremated together, put a little powder, put into a little cross necklace that Brandon can wear Cruel Intention style, and every now and then just take a hit of us.
We're Santa's magic powder. That's what he calls it. That's what he calls us.
The kid told me, because he was going to wear some suit from one of Puff Daddy's videos. Okay. Like a white suit with the sleeves pushed up, Miami Vice style. He was going to have his arms crossed and his fingers folded into the West Side symbol across his chest.
West Side?
West Side.
You didn't say it right.
Yes.
West Side?
I apologize. West Side.
West Siding Repair.
a gold casket with me and Brandon and 2 other guys from church to be his pallbearers. He was going to have playing the theme. He would also have speakers in his casket playing that "Gonna Be Missing You," the Puff Daddy version.
Nice, yeah.
His golf clubs and the Tasmanian devil statue that Brendan had of Taz playing golf.
I was hoping you were gonna say like he wanted Taz mud flaps on that motherfucker. It's like, man, I don't know. Should I get the Tasmanian mud flaps on my coffin, or should I get the ones with Yosemite Sam saying "back off"?
Oh, he's gonna have his hair done, the little Carson Daly swoop. You know, you'd have the stick of deodorant that you'd basically wipe up your head to have the very top of your. That's what I had whenever I did
really?
This for
so that works?
Yeah, because I remember in high school I did the short everywhere, but my bangs were, pushed up, Carson Daly in the TRL era. And then those blonde streaks. I
don't like, please don't, can I say something? But I don't want you to be offended, okay? Mm-hmm. I don't like the idea of you with hair. Well,
that ship has sailed, my friend. You do not have to worry about it coming back.
Just thinking about it creeps me out, man. I'm not gonna lie. Thinking about you with hair.
I had hair when we first met.
Yeah, it's true, but it's like what happens is like I have a photograph of you where you're naked and you're holding a drawing of a penis over your penis, and you have hair in that. And the most disturbing thing about that photograph is the fact that you have hair. You look completely different. You look like a child in that photograph, and I should look at it and be like, "Oh man, this is fucking weird." But what happens every time I look at it, it's like I show Nikki, I'm like, "Look, Tyler, it's hair. Look at his hair. It's weird, isn't it? What's up with that?"
Right, his gooter. It's weird.
Yeah.
You would have thought. You figure he'd just be like smooth. Yeah, I did.
I think for the record, I think you look really good.
Thank you.
With sans hair.
Thank you.
I like it.
Melissa generally agrees. She likes it better.
It's a good look. Yeah.
Because I was super meticulous about my hair.
Yeah.
Like, I remember all throughout middle school, I needed to post those fucking pictures of me in middle school with like when my mom did my hair. And it was like the most ridiculous.
Yes, everybody wants to see that. Like how ridiculous.
Sixth grade was a Conan O'Brien.
That's not bad.
Middle school was like Conan O'Brien, but parted in the middle, so I had 2 Conan O'Briens.
Oh, wow.
And then my 8th grade year
so you were like a character from The Fifth Element.
Yes. And in 8th grade, I had a Conan O'Brien, but on the opposite side.
Like on the back?
Yep. And then I feel like my freshman year, what did I do my freshman year? I think it was just down. And then I did briefly the bangs up for a while.
Yeah.
And then I rocked the Andy Samberg SNL super shaggy until all of it fell out.
Yeah.
I got a 10-year haircut.
Yeah, well, I mean, I pretty much only change my hairstyle like once every 10 years.
So, yeah, I need to go with my hair through the ages.
My hair through the ages is a story
of loss.
No, seriously, it's good. It's a good look.
Thank you.
It is. It's a good look, especially with the beard.
Because I've had my beard. I think I've shaved it briefly twice.
Yeah.
Since I was 17.
Yeah, I think I've only seen you without your beard once, maybe.
Yeah, well, I mean, the last time I shaved it off, I think I did it once when I was 18 and once when I was 19. So I don't think I've shaved it since I was 19.
Have you forgotten what your face looks like?
I did. I accidentally, when I was trimming my beard, I didn't realize the guard had fallen off my clippers, and I cut a chunk out of it and gave myself a goatee for a little while. So that was as close as I'm willing to come. Did not like it. Your face can be a lot fatter when there's a beard on it.
Yeah, it's honestly like one of the 2 reasons why I would like to have a beard.
I mean, the last time I saw my face clean shaven, I was 145 pounds. So it would be very different from what my mind tells me it should be.
I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to get you off on a hair tangent. You were telling me the story about how Brandon's friend Paul Pig wanted to be buried.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's it.
That's
Okay,
it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I think what you should
And
do.
this kid was wildly unattractive.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What you should do is. Do you keep in touch with this guy?
Not really.
I think you should Facebook friend him and then watch for a while. And if you see his health start to decline or when he starts to get older, just send him a message and be like, I remember how you want to be buried, so don't worry. I've got that covered.
Because he is a big old country boy now.
Oh, yeah?
So it is even more ridiculous.
Don't worry. I've actually arranged Puff Daddy will be at your funeral.
He's there. He's there. Him and Brandon.
I also think that
Him and Brandon could not have taken more different life paths from back then.
I think that what we should do is to make death more fun is in a more approachable subject is I think that when we enter kindergarten, our teacher should ask us how we would like to be buried. And then that's just what we have to stick to. It's law. And it's like, okay, well, Dave died, so he's going to bring out the gigantic fruit roll-up that he decided that he wanted to be buried in.
If we have to pick our lifetime careers when we're 18 to go to college, it makes just as much sense to pick our funerals when we're in kindergarten.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point. Yeah. That is actually a really good argument for that. Thank you. I knew you'd support that.
Hey, Dave, you know what game we're doing this week?
I do. It's a game called Mega Man 2 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Mega Man 2. We haven't talked about a Mega Man game since the SNES list.
Yeah, since
X3.
X3.
Yeah, because we did X, X2, and X3. And X going to give it to you. Mega Man X going to give it to you. Which is my favorite.
There's got to be that fan art of DMX with the Mega Man.
Has to be. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just let everybody know that I'm not the biggest Mega Man head in the crowd because I wanted to make a great joke, but cannot remember the name of the robot dog. Is it Roll?
Rush.
Roll
is his sister.
Okay.
Because he was originally Rockman.
Right. I knew that.
Rock and roll.
And
the best rock and roll band, Rush.
Clearly.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even have to be a Mega Man fan to know that. But I think in my favorite part in Mega Man X Gonna Give It To You is when Rush barks. They just take that soundbite just right out of
somebody auto-tune DMX barking and let that be our ride.
Yeah, in the title, the opening screen, when you see the opening screen, the actually the sound effect is, you think this is a fucking game? And then it starts.
No.
Yeah. Oh, it's just DMX freestyle raps over all your favorite Mega Man songs.
Oh yeah. Then he becomes Mega Ran. So yeah.
Well, come on.
Mega Ran's way better.
Yeah, totally.
Hey, pulling up my place now. Mega Ran better than DMX.
Yeah, harder to work out to, but just barely.
Really? Just because you get so into the Mega Ran, you don't want to do anything else but just listen to how good it is.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Looking forward to seeing him at Tadpog Prom.
Me too.
Yeah, he's attending Tadpog Prom, by the way.
Yeah.
You didn't know that.
Not with us.
It's not Tadpog Prom is attending him. He's attending Tadpog Prom.
I mean, we'll be there around him.
Yeah. We're having separate but equally large events.
It's cut to just you and me in Louisville. Like, you're our friend, right? Hey, Mega Man, you're our friend, right?
Come on, man. You're better than DMX.
Will you be at my funeral?
Our podcast unanimously agrees. All right. Well, let's see. Dave, do you hear that?
I do hear that. It sounds like oh my goodness. It sounds like DMX?
Yes.
Question mark? It sounds like DMX's little sister?
No, just DMX.
Oh, okay.
Just
DMX. He sounds different. Of course.
No, he doesn't. He sounds exactly the same.
Weird. I don't know. It's weird. DMX, is that you? DMX, are you okay? Do you need help? DMX.
You like my sweet
DMX. Meow twice if you need help.
I've been accused of sexual assault.
And that is no laughing matter.
No.
All right. Of course I hear that weird, just that the DMX at his weirdest, which of course ushers in a segment that we like to call Dave Reads from Wikipedia. While Wikipedia loads, I have a story for you that you might enjoy. Henry's potty training right now. Look, I know he's been potty training for a while. I feel like all my stories now
still
start...
potty training. She's
okay,
older.
That makes me feel better. I feel like all of my stories now start with Henry's potty training, and this happened. It's a fucked up Mad Lib situation. This actually is a Mad Lib situation, come to think of it, because it's like, thinking back on this story, this very well could have been insert noun, insert verb. Henry is potty training. So we've got this little owl potty that sits in the living room. I know I've talked about this owl potty before. And
It's ladybug potty, by the way.
right, the ladybug. Right, I remember you mentioning that.
For TADPOG trivia night.
Yeah.
At TADPOG prom, those will be questions that you'll have to know.
Yeah, you'll have to know it. Now we have to do a trivia game for TADPOG prom.
I know.
And by that I mean, Phil, could you please set this up?
Took it out of my mouth.
Because I don't remember fucking anything.
We don't know anything about ourselves. Phil, make a quiz about the podcast.
So Henry will potty in his owl potty, and then periodically, sometimes it takes me like 20 minutes or whatever to like take the potty and empty it into the real toilet. Don't tell Henry it's the real toilet, or he will not want to use the owl potty anymore. So sometimes pee will sit in there for a little bit. No, not days.
Oh, because that would be ridiculous.
No, crazy talk. Who would do that?
Who would leave toddler pee for days?
Probably DMX. Definitely R. Kelly.
Yeah, there you go.
That man does not believe in a shelf date.
No.
If it's poop, don't worry. We get on that right away. That's immediately getting dumped.
Oh yeah.
But if it's pee, if it's yellow, let it mellow.
Getting dumped.
Exactly. Thank you. So every now and then we have close calls with it. Like a foot will accidentally kick it, or a ball or something will go near it. It's like, oh God, pee's going to come out of there. Fortunately, there haven't been anything crazy. But on Tuesdays, as everyone knows from TADPOG Trivia, as Lore Master Phil knows, Sandwich Pope Lore Master Phil knows, on Tuesdays, I will come home for lunch, and I'll stop at Taco John's, and I'll get my mom 2 tacos, I'll get me 4 tacos, and we'll split some refried beans. It's wonderful. It's marvelous. And I take some of that hot sauce that has been sent in or has been gifted, and have a good time with the hot sauce. Douse the tacos, baptize the tacos in hot sauce. So we're doing this.
Like Catholic baptism, like sprinkling, or like full immersion?
Oh, the real baptism.
Okay. All right.
I'll let you decide what that is.
A good Christian taco baptizing.
I'll let you and the listener decide which one's the real, because one of them's not real.
One of them doesn't take. Sorry for your loved ones in hell for making the wrong choice.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to let you decide which is which. I'm going to stay out of it.
Who do you know that's going to hell or not?
Look, I know I'm going to hell, so I'm just going to stay out of it and let y'all decide.
Which one do you think it is? Leave us a comment on the TADPOG Facebook.
In gift form,
episode,
please.
Yeah.
Leave it in gift form.
And a list of relatives you know that underwent the wrong version that are going to hell.
Not just a list. Make sure to tag them in the comment. So we're eating our tacos, and Henry decides that it's time to potty. That's awesome. That's great. I love it when he sits down on that owl and just pees all in its mouth. So it's like, great. He's doing his thing. He's getting it. He's learning. This is awesome. So he potties, does his thing.
If he were to walk in on like Nikki blowing you, would he assume that you're using her as a potty?
No, I just think he'd be really confused.
Okay.
Yeah, I just think he'd be really confused because I don't know how you use the potty.
Yeah, you get hard and you stick your dick in it. I mean, I get so much shit from all my family about it spattering everywhere, so I just go full dunk.
Full dunk. Get dunked on, potty. Yeah, I mean, other than the fact that I do call her a potty while she does it, I don't know how he would
bad
draw
toilet.
that conclusion. So he does his thing and then gets up off the potty and he's like, he wants some beans, he wants some tortilla chips, doing his, regular Henry stuff. And we're sharing food and it's great. And then all of a sudden I hear just this wet, clapping sound. I'm like, what is this wet clap? What are these sex noises in my living room? And I look over and I see my mom schnauzer just drinking up that pee-pee from the potty. Just drinking it up. Just going to town on it. And I remember looking and then laughing to myself and then looking to my mom, who does not know this is going on. And her dog's name is Gracie. And I say, Mom, I think Gracie's thirsty. And then
I think Gracie's a piss slut.
A piss slut. Mom, why did you tell me your dog was a piss slut? Can we take your dog to Louisville with us?
We got a whole subreddit for your dog.
That's r/dogs who love piss. I'm the new moderator of that subreddit, which will exist by the time this publishes. So there we go. My mom's dog drank a big old potty full of pee-pee. My mom freaked out.
Did you tell your mom, or does she have to
Oh, no.
the dog jump on her lap and lick her?
Oh, God, no.
What?
No. I definitely told her. I was like, I think your dog likes pee-pee. And she looked and she did. She had the appropriate reaction. I just laughed because it's not my dog. I love her dog, but it's just like, it's just pee.
Not my piss slut.
Yeah, right. It's my favorite shirt I got for Christmas, by the way. Not my piss slut. If you can read this, the piss slut fell off, is what it says. I wear it when I ride my bicycle. It's signed by DMX in a metallic Sharpie.
And R. Kelly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, certainly. That goes without saying.
I was going to call your dog R. Kelly, but then I couldn't think of an R. Kelly song title, so I just went piss slut.
Oh, that is one. You didn't know that? Man, you nailed it. Drip, drip, drip.
Piss slut.
One of my favorite Chappelle show skits. Still, that's one that'll live forever in my mind. So yes, I'm sorry. That's
Mega
it.
Man?
Mega Man 2.
Yeah.
Of course I hear that. Of course I hear DMX drinking out of a young man's potty. Of course I do, which ushers in a segment that we like to call, by the way, DMX also goes by the name Gracie. I don't know if you knew that or not.
It's real name.
DMX Gracie. It's his, what'd you say?
It's real name.
His
yeah.
real name.
I'm pretty sure it's on Wikipedia.
It's his Sonic the Hedgehog original character, Gracie. Of course I hear that, which ushers in a segment that we like to call Dave Read Some Wikipedia. Hope you enjoyed all the banter, because it's over now. It's just crunchy game talk from here on out. No more pee jokes. No, certainly no more.
Dry, just desert dry game talk.
Just, yes, 100%. That's what
you're
we're
gonna
here
wish
for.
you had some piss to drink. It's going to be so dry.
God, I'd kill for a glass of piss after this game talk. Jesus. Mega Man 2, or as it's known in Japan, Rockman 2, Dr. Wily no Nazo. Rockman 2, The Mystery of Dr. Wily is the translation for that. The Mystery of Dr. Wily is a game which is an action platformer developed and published by Capcom for the Nintendo Entertainment System. It is the second installment in the original Mega Man series. It was released in Japan in 1988 and came out over here in the following years. Thank you, Wikipedia, for your accurate detail. It came out later. There's literally a shrug ASCII art right after it. I don't understand. Mega Man 2 continues the titular protagonist's battle against the evil Dr. Wily and his rogue robots. The game features graphical and gameplay changes from the first Mega Man game, many of which have remained throughout the series. And that's pretty much it. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's everybody. This is kind of one of those games where everybody knows, right? This is a famous one.
Yeah,
and
very.
And it is one that I did not have a history with. My history with this game was very limited. I knew a girl who was a a work friend of
She
my
went to another
dad.
school. You don't know her.
Yeah, she's Canadian. It's not a big deal. She's really hot though.
She likes me.
She totally likes
Yeah.
me.
I mean, you don't know her.
Yeah, you don't know her at all. She had this game. She had Mega Man 2, which was great and all, but she also had Jaws by LJN. So every time I was over at her house, that's what I played. And I do actually honestly remember her at one point saying, this Mega Man 2 game's pretty good. I'm like, whatever. Don't care. I'm shooting jellyfish with a cannon. Why would I want to play Mega Man 2?
Mega Man. And what are all the bosses named Man? This game's sexist as fuck.
Yes, this game is not woke.
Do those robots have functioning male genitalia? No.
Detachable.
No, they're robots. Yeah, I think Wiley didn't put those in.
Oh, he did.
My
The
first
question is
Mega
what
Man,
he put them in.
My first Mega Man experience was Mega Man 3. So
That one does have DMX.
I didn't play it.
I think that's the first appearance of
And
Robot
Mace.
DMX,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
The dog's name of which I could not remember.
Well, because in Mega Man 2, as opposed to being a character, all of Rush's abilities are just items. Go ahead and throw that out there. Because I had forgotten that detail until I was playing through this. Like, they're just item 1, 2, 3, as opposed to Rush's
see.
3 different powers.
Because Rush has all 3 of those powers.
I know he has the Rush Jet.
Right. Item 2.
He also has the Rush Spring where you jump on his back and a pedestal comes out.
Okay.
And
I know
shoots you in
that
the
from
air.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
There you go. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure he had they're all similar powers to the items that you get.
Cool.
But yeah, so I eventually played this one, but it's not the foremost Mega Man that I have memories of.
How was the box art for Mega Man 3? Do you remember?
Wonderful.
Because the box art for Mega Man 2 is not very good. It's better than 1.
Yeah, I saw 1 is such an odd game. I think that's why 2 is on on the NES Classic and 1 is not. Yeah.
2 does set a lot of standards for the series.
Yep. Everything in 2 is what continues out for the rest of the series. Because 1, fewer robot bosses.
Right, I think there's like 6 or something like
Much
that.
higher difficulty.
There's 3 in the DOS version, I believe. Which I played as a kid.
Oh yeah.
Not to be a PC master race or anything, but
I've watched a playthrough of Mega Man DOS.
I lived it. You don't even know. I lived it. Not only did I live it, I played it with a keyboard, and I loved it.
Hey, it's all that matters.
I thought that I was just as cool as the NES kids with my DOS version of Mega Man.
No music, just sound effects. Mega Man.
Yep, that's Mega Man. They would talk about Robot Masters, and I was like, well, that's not Mega Man. Never heard of that one, loser.
That's not a real one. But this, going back on it, because I did play this one later, going back and playing it again, that there are... I mean, this is a good fucking game. This is a great game.
Yeah,
Period.
I really liked it.
I think Mega Man is generally pretty well accepted amongst the gaming community.
You don't have to lie. Come on.
I'm full of shit.
You don't have to lie.
I mean, I think everybody pretty much likes Mega Man or is okay. I don't know many people who just fucking hate Mega Man. God.
I know that I have said on this show before, it's been a long time, but a big complaint of mine with Mega Man games is that I feel like you need to know the boss order in order to play it well. And maybe I was wrong. Maybe that's not the case because I didn't really feel like that was a problem in Mega Man 2. Because what I found, I did play this on Twitch, and what I found is everybody had a different suggested boss order. Everyone did. I mean, it was just I was amazed by how many different suggestions I got. Because when I started it up, it's like, all right, what's the boss order? I don't want to fuck around. What's the boss order? And then a lot of people had different suggestions. And then the one that won out was
Airman.
well, it wasn't Airman for me. It was which I played this game 2.5 times. Airman was the first Robot Master that I did my second playthrough.
Yeah.
Because I wanted item 2
Yep.
at the beginning of the game so that I could reach all the 1-ups and the E-tanks and shit that I couldn't reach previously.
And tell Heat Man to fuck off.
My second playthrough, another thing I did was I did Heatman's level without item 2. I did that disappearing
Fuck me.
block. gauntlet.
Few things.
I know.
I
you
have
hate
this
it.
down. Few things fucking enrage me more in gaming history than oh man, just the sound, just ugh.
Where does that
that
sound rank
fucking-
with like your little brother going every time you fuck up at a game?
Yeah,
It's up there? Oh, wow.
Those are about equal. Those both immediately channel versus rage.
I have a question for you. Do you normally keep your phone in silent mode?
Pretty much always.
What I'm going to do is sometime when you do not have your phone on you, I am going to change your ringtone to the vanishing block sound. And you're not going to know, man. One day you're just going to turn it off of silent mode for some reason. You're going to be like, oh man, I can't remember if my alarm sounds go off when I don't have it. You'll turn it on and then you'll fucking know.
And I'm going to murder whoever's around me. It's going to be sad.
All right, I won't do
Yeah.
it though. I won't do it. I take it back. I rescind that statement. But yeah, the vanishing blocks. Fortunately, they really only appear in
Man.
Heatman stage.
Yeah, that's true. And it's like, it is fucking brutal in Heatman stage.
Oh yeah. Here's the thing about playing games for the first time on Twitch. You shouldn't do it. What I learned is play a game first and then play it on Twitch. You can still say it's your first time. It's fine. Because
Most people do. This is my first. Trust me, it's my
first time. No, I fell on a fence. That's why my hymen broke. This is my first time.
I went horseback riding like yesterday.
Trampoline accident. So, yes, because my second playthrough of this game, dude, was so much easier than my first playthrough of this game. Dude, I fucking struggled my first time through. And the second time through, I wanted to do all the hard shit that I didn't do. I still played it on normal difficulty because this game has 2 difficulty modes. Is that a normal thing in Mega Man, or is that just a Mega Man 2 thing?
I don't remember it. It's probably in more, but I don't remember it.
We are video game podcasters. We should know this, but we don't.
No.
So you're just going to have to deal with it.
No, yeah. We're not megamanologists.
We're crass
over
commentators.
here.
We're not,
Yeah.
exactly. We're not megamanologists, like Tyler said. But this game has a normal and a difficult mode. I have not touched this game on difficult mode, but from what I understand, difficult mode is the Japanese version of the game, which you deal less damage to the robot masters with the Mega Buster, and most enemies, I think, have double hit points.
Yeah, that sounds pretty rough.
It might just be the robot masters that have double hit points, but I think it might be both. Like I said, I didn't try it on normal. I beat it with a lot of help I'm sorry, I didn't play it on difficult.
eHarmony.
Yeah, on eHarmony. Yeah, I met my match. So yeah, I played it both times. Both times I beat it, I did it on normal, which is baby mode. And then I played through
American mode.
Yeah, American mode, totally. Another reason I played through it a half time is because I learned about a thing, and I feel bad saying this because I know this has been posted before on the TADPOG Facebook group or maybe just on the page. Are you familiar with a thing called retroachievements.org?
No.
Retroachievements.org is a site that has achievements for old school games. And the first time I heard about it from one of our listeners, I'm really sorry, I can't remember who mentioned it. The first time I heard about it, I was like, lame, because it's like everyone can lie about that, right? I mean, it's like, yeah, I totally beat Quickman with using only the Mega Buster. I totally did that thing. So I just assumed there was like no way of verifying this shit. But I found that I was wrong. And I found this program called RetroArch, which allows you to, I guess through API, connect to the retroachievements.org website. And that shit like validates where it's like, yep, this happened in the game. And it links up with the website, and it's like you can see all your achievement progress and shit on the website. It's pretty neat. It is pretty neat, and it did drive me to do a lot of things in Mega Man 2 that I would never have done, like beat all the Robot Masters with the Mega Buster. That is a thing that I wouldn't have done, but it was an achievement, and it's like, yeah, you know what? Maybe for the show, I need to see what these Robot Masters do instead of just tearing through them with their weakness.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
2 or 3 hits.
Oh,
dead.
dude, who is it? Is it Quickman. Is it Quickman who is vulnerable to the air shooter, or is it Crashman? It's one of the two. I can't remember. But I mean, like, no, it's not Quickman because that's he's weak to Flash. It had to have been Crashman then.
Yeah, Crashman is weak to air.
The air shooter.
Air shooter, yep.
Because, like, dude, he not only is he weak to it, he's really weak to it. I mean, it's like 3 hits of the air shooter, and that dude is fucking done. So it's like when I played through the game the first time, someone generously told me in chat, hey, air shooter's what you need. I was like, okay. And it's just like, I killed him, and I have no idea what he did. Because it's like he didn't get to do anything.
Yeah.
Nothing. Because he was destroyed too early. So that was another reason I wanted to go through with the Mega Buster. I'm talking a lot. I'm sorry about that.
No. It's all, I feel one of the more notorious aspects of this game is Metal Blade.
Yeah, Metal Blade from Metal Man.
Yeah, because I feel like everyone is sort of weak to Metal Blade.
Yes, everything in the game, because you can fire it in like 8 different directions.
Yeah.
That's a huge deal.
That's super unique.
That's a huge deal. Yeah, it's a really big deal.
Metal Blade and Air Shooter both have a very different style shot that makes them both very, very handy.
It's crazy because, like, I am the kind of person who will go through the game and not use any of the robot master weapons.
Yeah, you don't want to run out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is exactly it. And that is so backwards. It's a lot more fun when I didn't do that. I think it was Shadowrunner Cody who was like, use the weapons. And I was like, really reluctant because, like, I don't want to run out of the energy for that weapon. And then I decided to finally do it. And holy God, that game became like a lot easier and a lot more fun.
Yep.
And there's plenty of ways to recharge it, is also the other thing.
Yeah, weapon refill drops are a lot more plentiful than health drops.
That's another thing I hear that changes in difficult mode. I hear the drops are a little different, and like the big drops come less frequently.
Yeah, because you get just small or enormous health or weapon refill drops. Yeah.
And I felt like
illustrated by size.
Yeah, right, of course. Capcom, original size queen.
Yeah.
I also feel like a lot of 1-ups dropped frequently on normal as well.
I guess this is the first game to have E-tanks as well.
Yeah, I believe that it is. You can hold 4 of them, and I know that number changed later. I don't know if it was in 3 or what. But yeah, you can hold 4 E-tanks in Mega Man 2, which you can use to completely refill your health. And
big deal.
That is a huge deal.
I mean, in Mega Man X, in the X series, like you just have to, their version of E-tanks is sub-tanks you have to find hidden throughout the game, and finding the 4 sub-tanks is a huge deal.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're not super hidden in this game, which I appreciate. They're always in plain sight, but it's kind of one of those things where it's like I would see it, or a 1-up. I would see one of those things and be like, oh, cool. I can't get it because I don't have item 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah.
But I know next time I go through this game, get item 2 first before coming to this stage.
Because item 1, 2, and 3 help you do easy clears on all the Robot Masters. They're essential for any progress in Wily's Castle.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Like, then you're going to use the shit out of them constantly in Wily's Castle.
Yeah, totally.
So it's like Wily designed his castle. Like, Mega Man can do this shit. Dr. Light swoops in. Makes Wily's Castle's weakness.
I love the calls you get from Dr. Light, where it's like, Mega Man, I made this item for you, and
Item is completed.
Item. Thank you. Item is completed. Which it's just coincidence that he waits until after you defeat a robot master. Man, Dr. Light, you couldn't have hooked me up with this like literally 30 seconds ago before I fought this robot master and saw a 1-up that I couldn't get.
Let's see. I've got a list of everyone. Let's see. Bubble Man,
his underwater stage.
He looks like
Scuba Steve.
Yeah, he does. Only green Scuba Steve.
Fucked a snork.
He's got bubble lead because the bubbles are heavy. They travel along the ground.
I called it
lead, bubble lead.
Right? What is it? I called it bubble lead because they looked heavy.
Yeah, heavy bubbles. They're very heavy bubbles.
I don't wonder what the Japanese. I wonder what it is in Japanese.
Bubble fall. Let's see, because his stage is falling panels, and then lots of because you jump much higher in the water.
Right.
You move slower and jump much higher, so all the walls are covered with spiky balls that you have to maneuver your falls and your jumps. And
yeah, you touch one of them and you're instantly dead.
Yep.
You explode into circles. That's how Mega Man dies. It's weird because it's like, why design him that way if he doesn't take enemies out with that as he goes?
That's
you know what I mean?
true.
I think
Yeah.
that would be a nice touch.
Kamikaze man.
Yeah, exactly. Where it's just like, well, fuck it.
Well, Japan probably didn't want to do that, I guess.
I don't understand why. Okay, Japan. Wait, let me ask you this. Japan didn't want to do that, but yet the weapon you get from Heat Man is atomic fire.
That's shit. You're right, man. There's no limits. There's no line. Yeah, because Heat Man, of course, we went over the despairing blocks and lava underneath. So if you fuck up, you're dead.
Right, and he looks like a giant Zippo lighter.
Yes.
Is that what he's supposed to be?
A giant flaming Zippo lighter.
I went through a Zippo lighter stage. I don't talk about it much.
We all have.
Oh, really?
Oh,
that wasn't just me?
Absolutely.
I know me and St. Zach certainly did.
Oh, I'm going to tell that story again.
Oh, have we told it before?
Yeah, I think so. And it makes it, he's so ashamed of it.
Yeah.
He's so ashamed of it.
Tell me about the story.
Well, Zach had his Zippo lighter stage. I told the kids about this the other
You
day,
did? Really?
and they laughed. They're like, "Why?" I was like, "I don't know."
Was
It's
this
Zach.
and this is why you should always leave a note kind of story? Like,
Well, we had spilled kerosene, and I was like, "Well, I have a friend who spilled lighter fluid. You know how he cleaned it up." So yeah, Zach was trying to refill a Zippo lighter in the dorm, a dorm that burnt down a few years prior, and
that's important to keep in mind.
that
Don't
was
gloss
the tipping
over
point.
that.
The whole dorm had just burned down.
The
It was in recent
entire
memory.
dorm had been burned to the fucking ground. It's all people could talk about on campus for like, even while I was
Still,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, probably still.
And yeah, he was trying to refill his Zippo, spilled him the fuel, didn't want to dirty a rag, just light it on fire.
Burn it off.
Burned off real quick. Well, when they found out he did that, yeah, he got kicked out of that dorm.
Yeah. Sorry, Zach. We told the story.
I'm not sorry.
Tyler's not sorry.
I love you, Zach. I'm not sorry.
I love you too, Zach, and I am sorry.
Let's see. From Heat Man, there's Metal Man.
Metal Man, which of course, as we mentioned, has the best weapon in the entire game.
Yep.
And his weapon is so good that not only are other robot masters weak to it, he himself is weak to it.
Yep.
That seems like a design flaw. But then again, maybe just Dr. Wily couldn't control it. He's just like, God damn, this is
What have I created?
I can't contain the power of
What
the saw
has
blade.
God wrought? His stage is the dropping like spike weights, like they look like thwomps, basically, that drop down on his stage,
Right,
and then lots
sure.
of spikes
And then
and
like
conveyor belts.
Robot clown on a gear and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, a bunch of shit like that. And pistons in the background. And yeah.
Let's see, Flashman.
Flashman is super lame.
Yeah, his stage is just like a flashing maze.
Of ice.
Yeah,
I don't know why. I don't
Yeah.
know why it's ice. Because it's slippery.
slippery. I don't know why he's Flashman.
It might have been because the game, I don't know, maybe they thought it was too easy. And then they were just like, make them slippery. Make those platforms
He's
slippery.
What power would Flashman have? You can stop time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can stop time.
So time stopper from Flashman. Then after Flashman,
He is a super easy boss. Sorry to interrupt,
Yep,
but he
no,
is like
you're right.
incredibly easy just to beat with the Mega Buster, which is great because on my second run I did him second because I erroneously thought that I could use Time Stop to help me on my descent through Bubble Man's stage. Doesn't work. Doesn't slow you down, Dave. But it does work marvels on I think it's Crash Man's stage, yeah, with all the lava and shit.
Yep.
Comes out of tubes.
yeah, because you need he's got pipes and ladders and the platforms that are on the rails. Item 1 comes in super, super handy on this one.
Yeah.
Because you need those platforms, otherwise you're just riding around on a rail maze. Just watch it go around in circles, so you can grab a ladder, go up and do it all over again longer, and then go up and do it all over again longer.
And I think I could be confusing levels, but this one might also be a level that has like one short section of vanishing blocks.
One of them does. Or
I can't remember
or
which
it might
one
be
it was.
Flashman's level.
Maybe
I
it
feel like
was.
there are blue blocks
Okay.
that do it.
All right.
Let's see. Then there's Woodman, who looks like downgraded Bender in that one episode of Futurama where he
Yeah,
goes to
you're
the
right.
islands.
I think his level was the most beautiful.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the levels, I assume that working on this game for the NES was difficult because every time Mega Man changes weapons, his color palette changes, and the limited color palette that developer could use in the game. I think made it hard for them to have like bright, vibrant, colorful backgrounds because a lot of the backgrounds in this game I think are pretty
Looks
ugly.
like a robot future.
Yeah.
So
And they're like 2-color, 3-color kind of deal. But they lucked out with Woodman because they could just do brown and green and do trees and make it look really nice.
do your robot forest.
Right.
Or like in Mega Man X where it's all the wood is all metal. It's all
Right.
it's all robots.
Exactly. So yeah, Woodman probably would you say probably the most expensive robot master to develop?
Yeah. Because he has one thing that Time Stop really comes in handy in his level is there are these giant blue wolves that breathe fire.
Right.
And as you drop, if you use Time Stopper before they spawn, you just run through that whole section and they never spawn.
Really?
Which those things are a bitch.
Yeah, they are a bitch. That's cool. Literally, they're female robot wolves.
Yeah, they're piss sluts. Because there are robot gorillas and robot roadrunners and everything in this forest. They went all out. They're like the Institute in Fallout 4.
Don't forget the robot rabbits.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. With the metal carrots.
Throw carrots at you. Yeah.
Well, I guess we should also mention that in other stages, there are robot birds that, of course, throw their eggs at you.
An airman stage.
Yeah.
Yeah. And those are the worst unless someone tells you, hey, use Woodman's leaf gun.
Or Metal Blade in their
it
their
tears
diagonal
through fucking
direction.
everything. Yeah. Metal Blade is God. That's if I've learned anything, there is a God, and it is Metal Blade.
Let's see. And there's Quickman, who his stage is also not as frustrating to me as Heatman stage, but Quickman stage with the yellow bars that come across and will immediately slay you.
Yeah,
touch
that's the lava stuff I was talking about. I don't know exactly what that stuff is, but yeah, they are most certainly yellow bars.
Yeah. And there are the blackouts and things like that in the stage. And Quickman himself is kind of tough.
Yeah, I think Quickman is probably one of the harder ones.
He's got all the boomerangs that go everywhere.
And he's quick.
Yep.
And
he's jumping boomerang man.
Oh man, we didn't talk about you mentioned the Time Stopper, but the crazy fucking thing about Time Stopper is like Time Stopper is a one-use weapon.
Oh yeah,
you use it and it drains that whole fucking bar. It stops enemies and everything, I guess everything, until that bar runs out. And you can't turn it off. So it's like when you accidentally use it, like I did, you just got to fucking suck it up and wait it out and be like, I guess I'm going to fill up this totally empty bar for absolutely no reason.
Yeah, because whenever you want to switch weapons, you have to like scroll through. You just have a bar and a letter. So you kind of have to know which weapons are what and your color palette.
You totally do. Because when the first time, I don't know if it was the first time, when I fought Woodman, someone told me he is vulnerable to atomic fire. So I was like, all right, sweet. So I pressed start and I went to F for fire, not H for heat. That was my mistake. And I stopped time and cried about it.
Yep.
Because I was like, well, there you go. Because I do believe it was later in the game because that was a situation where it was like, oh, I'm going to need this later in the boss gauntlet.
Oh, God. Yep. Let's see. Then last Airman, he has the typical air stage, floating platforms. You fall, you die. Clouds obscure a lot of the platforms and stage, a lot of the stage. But it's not that long.
It's not that long. Heatman's really isn't either, honestly. It feels long when you don't have item 2.
Oh, God. Fuck.
My favorite thing about Airman stage was the gigantic red faces that float in the air and spawn smaller orange faces. That's really cool. Seriously. Very cool design. This game is very creative. Very creative. And it honestly, playing this made me want to play other Mega Man games. But I also hear from a lot of people that this is the best Mega Man game. Yeah?
I feel like that's subjective to what you started on.
Sure. Okay. So it's more like a nostalgia kind of thing.
That's my impression.
All right.
But
okay.
I haven't played all. At one time I have played all the Mega Man games, but I have not played them all the way through ever, and have not played that many of them in recent memory.
I'd like to play them all.
Yeah,
I would. Yeah, I really would like to play them all.
We do that series.
And then we can do the thing The secret thing we
Yeah,
talked
secret
about.
thing.
We can do that for
That'd
Mega
be-
Man
that'd be
too.
pretty good, too.
That'd be pretty good.
Ooh,
Now you really want to do it.
I do. I do.
Oh, we're talking about secret things.
Yep. Because with like the 8 robot master.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be great.
It could.
We
be.
could do great
It
things.
could be.
Yeah.
You could do great things.
No, you're gonna do it. Remember?
Mine would be.
You're
Just
gonna do
different
it.
color squares.
You're gonna do it. But yeah, I mean, this game really made me want to play other Mega Man games, and okay, it also makes me want to replay Mega Man 1 because I beat Mega Man 1 Save Scumming, and
Yeah, I
that's
remember you did that at the.
one of the cabin parties.
Yeah.
The something meth cabin party, and I want to redo it, but I want to do it without save scumming. And the first time I beat Mega Man 2 on stream, I did it with save scumming, but part of the achievement thing, the retro achievements, you have to disable save states in the emulator from the
Damn.
account, which I think is awesome too. I don't think you necessarily have to, but if you do it, if you disable save states and then complete the achievement, it's tagged with a hardcore tag, which is great,
that's
man. I
nice.
love
That
it.
is
It's
nice.
really fucking cool.
Because Wily, then after you beat all the bosses, you get clearly Dr. Wily stole the Skyrunner model from Dr. Antonuts in Earthbound because you see that's what his little spaceship that he flies off into his castle, and his castle is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stages.
But one is
in and of
hidden.
Itself. Yeah.
One reveals
The
itself.
final one is hidden.
You didn't mention that when Dr. Wily shows up in his flying saucer, dude's eyebrow wiggle
Yeah,
is on point, dude. Like, I mean, he fucking
The
practiced
Rock
that
ain't
shit.
got shit on me. Yeah, because the music, I really like Wily's Castle.
Yeah.
And it has he really mixed it up with the bosses.
It has the best music in the game. Wily's Castle Stage 1 is the best music in the game.
Yep.
Hands down. Hands down.
And that has a cool boss, the large. It looks sort of like a Magellan from
It does.
Eureka's Castle Dragon
The
that
pursues
you on blocks as you jump from blocks in the air as it smashes through them until it stops and you have to kill it.
He's cool, but when you're not expecting him, he will kill you in one hit.
Yeah.
Because that is exactly what fucking happened to me, man. Because it is like, and I should have known something was like bad was going to happen because as I was playing, Twitch chat is going, and then I get to the end of the stage where it's just like jumping from bloop, 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 block to block to block with nothingness below you, stark black background. And I'm thinking like something bad is going to happen. And like, I should have fucking known for sure something bad was going to happen because Twitch chat got fucking silent. Everybody was just waiting for this motherfucking dragon to swoop down and one-shot me, which is 100% what happened. If you do not get to the right side of the screen fast enough, that motherfucker does swoop in and just murder your ass. It's a cool boss fight.
boss.
Yeah, I like Mecha Dragon. Mecha Dragon.
Let's see, the second part of the castle that is the wall boss. It's the container that you drop into a bottle-looking room.
It does look like
the walls
straight out of the Super
come
Mario Brothers
out.
2 when you go into a vase.
Yep.
I believe that boss is called Pico Pico Coon.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It looks like a Pico Goon.
Typical Pico
Typical
Pico.
Pico Goon.
What he reminded me of, right? Coon is male honorific.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm sure. We know. We understand Japanese culture.
I'm just
don't
thinking,
worry.
I think I've Naruto Kun. I think I've seen
Naruto
that.
Kun?
I don't know. Yeah.
Kunio Kun. That's
There you go.
He's a
Perfect.
boy,
Yeah.
presumably. I don't know. What this boss reminded me of is the robotic foot soldiers. No, I'm sorry, they're not robotic. They might have been cyborgs. Do you remember Apocalypse's foot soldiers in Age of Apocalypse, where those guys are dressed in like green but their helmets have like the one central red lens? That's what Pico Pico can remind me of.
I mean, sure, they could open up and have the "Hello, Dave" like eyeball.
Hal, but that's what reminiscent of that. Yeah.
Stage 3. You have the Gutsman tank boss.
Right.
I didn't think was that bad.
Giant tank.
Yeah.
with a robot face.
The fourth stage
Cool
is
design.
weird in that the boss is like a room full of motion sensors behind walls you can destroy with the crash bomber.
That's the only way you can
Yep.
defeat it, which does kind of suck.
Yep.
I do think that is a design flaw.
I mean, it's a very they mixed the formula up a lot on that one.
That is cool. I
So-
think it's creative, but it does suck where it's like there's only one weapon. There's literally only one weapon that'll kill this boss, and if you don't have it full or almost full, you can't beat this boss.
You're
It ain't gonna
constantly
happen.
charging up everything.
Yeah.
From special weapons, especially the items. Like every time something drops, press start, go over, pick the item, fill up that one, change again to something else, fill up that one.
That's also kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
I kind of wish that you could hit like select and it would like scroll through the different.
I mean, at least they
the
changed that in
different
Mega Man
guns.
X, where
Yeah.
L and R will scroll
Right.
through your weapons. But
Yeah, but I get it. Hey, it's your second game. It's an NES controller you're working with. I get it. But yeah, I believe that boss is named Boobeam
boo,
or Boob-eam. I'm not sure.
Boobeam, I like that.
Boob-eam.
Then the next stage is your boss rush
Right, where you fight all of the robot masters again.
and little
All 8 of them.
very small rooms that are all the same. So the robot bosses all function a little differently.
Right.
They don't have the same because all the rooms are different in their normal stages.
Right.
And they use the terrain usually to their advantage.
Yes.
And here they don't. So
That's-
they're a little easier, and you
They
already
are.
have all their weaknesses.
They're a little easier, but you do have to beat all of them. And if you don't have E-tanks, you're going to probably die and continue a lot. Quick Man, I thought, was like way easier the second time you fight him because he is not using those fucking steps and shit that he's got in his fucking level,
Yep.
which is, man, that is miserable.
Let's see. And then that's when you fight Wily's ship
Yes.
after the boss rush. And then he flies away.
Right?
And then what I think is cool in a cinematic NES way is the next stage, the level is silent, no music.
Yeah.
And you're just falling for a long fucking time in a
Yeah.
cave that then just has blood dripping from the walls.
Right.
As you run through and try to avoid that to the end of the stage, which is weird in that it's Wily and then he turns into an alien.
Right.
And then you're in space fighting Alien Man.
Yeah.
But
Spoilers.
Yeah.
If you don't want to know the end of Mega Man 2, go ahead and skip ahead 2 minutes.
yeah, because once you destroy the alien, and then boom, you've been in the danger room
You're right.
the whole time.
It's been an illusion.
Yep.
Wiley is at a computer or a control panel looking like you just caught him jerking it. He's freaking out. And then you see the what was the alien was essentially just like this little droid looking thing, this tiny little potato that is going in a figure 8 pattern. And then he jumps out and apologizes to you profusely.
Yeah, gets on his hands and knees, golden boy. Like,
Yes.
oh, my Mega Man,
Forgive me.
forgive me. And then you go through Mega Man, like some town, going through all the seasons as Mega Man walks.
Dude, what a fucking weird ending. Seriously, can you explain that to me? Do you know what that is all about?
Nope.
Because he does. Like, the ending is him walking in place towards, like, it's a new sprite. He's walking in place towards the viewer or facing the viewer. And he changes to his different robot master outfits. He goes through a few costume changes, Final Fantasy 10-2 style. That's going to piss off a lot of people. That's why I said
that's
it.
basically what Mega Man is.
Yeah, if you think
It's
about
Mega
it.
Man X2.
Yeah,
or
if you
Final
think-
Fantasy X2.
Yeah, if you think about it, it really is.
Yeah.
He's
It's
just collecting
like
dress
that.
spheres. Is that what they were called?
Yeah, exactly. I've always said Mega Man and Riku are basically the same.
They're pretty much the same
Yeah.
if you think about it. He changes into all the different costumes as he's walking, as the seasons change.
It's global warming. It's all the same day.
Right.
So
yes.
it's showing us our apocalyptic future in 20XX.
And then he vanishes, and his helmet remains on the grass.
Yep.
And it's a weird ending, and I don't know what it means. That's it.
Yeah.
I was left flummoxed by the ending of the game.
Yep.
And then credits roll, which I think there's something really important to note. I don't know if you noticed it. Did you?
I think I stopped at that point, so probably not.
You didn't happen to notice the sound designer, eh?
No.
It was Yuki Chan's Papa.
Oh.
Yeah, it was Yuki Chan's Papa.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's a callback.
Ancient callback.
OG listeners know.
You know the classic Tadpog callback.
Yeah, only
Yuki's
80s
mama,
kids.
Yuki's Papa.
Yeah,
Only 2013 kids will know.
right. Thank you.
Do you have any achievements?
Yeah, I've got a couple.
Or do you have additional comments about the game? Because the only thing I have, besides talking about all that, is just how great I think the music is. I think the music is fucking a masterpiece.
Yeah, the music. The music
Yuki's Papa
is wonderful. I've got some bits of trivia if you want that.
Yeah, I do.
There is an Easter egg in the game. Whenever you enter a stage, I think this is really cool. This game is full of nice touches. Like when you enter a stage, for instance, you enter Bubble Man's stage and you get this little vignette of Bubble Man. Like they show you who you're going to fight at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Bubble Man. You see a sprite and there's this background of stars rapidly moving from left to right. I believe if you hold down the A button when you enter the stage before it shows Bubble Man and the stars, those stars turn into those fish birds that come out of the eggs in Airman's stage.
Okay.
Which I think is a really, it's a great Easter egg because it's completely just for funsies.
Yep.
Like, I mean, some programmer was like, this will be great. And I'm sure they loved it. Of course, Yuki-chan's Papa, which I mentioned already. This game, Mega Man 2, is the game that caused the Mega Man franchise to become popular. Mega Man 1 did not sell very well, but Mega Man 2 sold over 1.5 million units since its release in 1988. It is the highest selling game in the Mega Man series and is Capcom's. This is going to sound really bad, but think about all the games that Capcom's produced. It's their 33rd highest selling title. In the very last issue of Nintendo Power, Mega Man 2 was ranked the 6th best game released on a Nintendo platform. So not just for the NES, but on a Nintendo platform, which I think is really fucking high.
Yeah.
Considering... and also generous of Nintendo to not just be like, well, the top 100 are actually all Nintendo developed games. And something I think that's really cool is that this game is the first Mega Man game that had kids submit their own boss ideas to appear in the game.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's a tradition that continued throughout the series. And what's really neat is that some of those kids grew up to become like notable manga artists, which is like really fucking neat. The boss character contest, the first one for Mega Man 2 had 8,370 entries. And from that, they whittled down, I think six of them were kid tested, mother approved.
Damn.
So yeah, I thought that was a kind of a nice kind of like interactive
Way
thing.
they use child labor to get the
Yeah,
job
right.
done.
Can we do that for our show? What if we were to, I don't know, have some random child decide who wins the Paul Bart Mall Cop contest?
Yeah, just outsource.
What
that
if we
decision.
did that? I think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
Let's take a
we should
page
do
out of Capcom's playbook. And then the only other thing I've got is
Capcom Cop Out.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
ooh,
yeah.
I like it. Man, I'm good. I'm trying to not go off on another contest idea where it's like
I can do it.
Capcom. I'm thinking, well, Comcap. What if it's Paul Blart Cam Cop? Let's keep this trade. No, let's not do it. All right. Yeah, not a good idea. Okay.
He's having to watch various cam girls. He's a cam
He's
cop.
a cam cop. That wouldn't be a bad job right there. I kind of like that. Can someone hire me, please, as a cam cop? Actually, never mind, because they're gonna send me to like the worst ones where it's like,
Oh, there are some that are not.
oh, I know.
Oh,
we've seen that e-fucked video, right?
Yeah.
Of the girl with the what is like a fake baby with a fake umbilical cord crammed
she does
up
like
there.
a whole like abortion show.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
Yeah.
Never mind. I don't want to be a cam cop. The only other thing I've got is this is the first game to include a Wily Castle. This is the first game to have energy tanks, which we mentioned earlier. And it's the first one to feature the standard number of 8 Robot Masters, which is also something that was brought up. I do have achievements. These were whittled down from 51 achievements from Twitch chat. I chose my favorite ones, and there is clearly a winner because usually I don't like to list someone's achievement. Like, I like to do one per person. Like, I don't like to break that. However, one person submitted more than one achievement that literally made me laugh. So I was like, all right, well, I gotta do that. And that person is, I'll save it for the end.
Okay.
First achievement I've got is serial sex offender. And this comes to us from Big Dick Pie Baker Chris Vaughn. In order to unlock serial sex offender, you need to use Flashman's power on every boss. Buckle up, because there are a few Flashman ones. The second achievement I got, this is from Nathan, a.k.a. The Otter's Couch on Twitch. His achievement is That Has Never Happened Before. And in order to unlock That Has Never Happened Before, you need to drain your flash energy in one go. Third achievement I got, this is from Shadowrunner Cody, who is also on Twitch as Pilgrim Zero. And that achievement is I drank too much. And in order to unlock I drank too much, you need to fill up your pee meter. Every weapon in this game, as we've talked about, has one letter that is assigned to it. And the Mega Buster is P. And I don't know why. I guess it's just power.
Okay.
And filling it up doesn't really do anything. It's just your health. So I don't know what that's all about. But anyway, the last two achievements I've got, the gladiatorial winner of the achievements category goes to Edgelord Kyle.
That's what I thought.
He brings it fucking every time. And it's like, it was really hard for me to be like, I could not choose. It came down to these two and I could not fucking choose one. So I cheated. I was like, no, don't split that baby in half. Here's
Split it in half. I'll take two.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Multiply that baby, damn it. The first achievement of his is Russian Blowjob. And in order to unlock Russian Blowjob, you need to defeat Airman with the Leaf Shield. Because in Soviet Russia, leaves blow you. And the last achievement coming courtesy of Edgelord Kyle is Mega Brand. And in order to unlock Mega Brand, always keep number 2 full. That's item 2.
Man.
You always keep it
Yeah, that's
full.
a good dad joke.
It is a great dad joke, and always makes me think of Colin Blow. I can't help but think of Colin Blow.
4,000.
Nope.
Oh man,
Try again.
Phil
Rest in
Hartman.
peace, Phil Hartman. Yeah, for real. Do you have any achievements, Tyler? And how many of them are Phil Hartman related?
I've got 2.
Robot Master.
Everything I do is
Phil Hartman.
Phil Hartman. Phil Man. His weakness, Andy Dick Man.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck you, Andy Dick. Let's see.
He listens.
I bet. My first one is Oops. And that is when you're going to play Mega Man 2, you accidentally play the Mega Man 2 Tiger electronic handheld.
Oh, did you have that?
It is. I have seen it
Yes?
played. It is fuck. I mean, of course, it's garbage as a Tiger
It's a
handheld
Tiger,
electric,
yeah.
but this one is the Mega Man box art matches the Mega Man gameplay. He has
really?
a blaster
Oh,
and
nice.
everything. It is fucking garbage.
Dude, I meant to post on Facebook today that Mega Man 2 was going to be the episode coming out, but I forgot, which sucks because I already had the video like ready to roll. I knew what I was going to use. Have you ever seen the French commercial for Mega Man 2?
No.
Oh my God. It is fucking a sight to behold. It opens up with an animated Mario as a newscaster, apparently reporting on Mega Man 2, and then it like cuts to an in-game or an in-commercial television screen, and on that television screen is essentially Mega Man 2 from the box art, and he is like moving robotically. This live action man is like moving robotically while like smoke and shit like is all around him, and he's like firing from this pistol that he's got in his hand. I don't speak French fluently, so I do not know what they're talking about, but you don't really have to know. You just need to watch it. I'll have a link to that in the show notes at TADPOG.com.
I'm going to watch it when we're done.
It's fucking great.
And my second one is the generic Busted, and it's when you beat all Robot Masters using just the Mega Buster.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
That's what it should have been titled.
No, Busted is good. I like Busted. I just wanted to say Bustin' makes me feel good
Yeah.
because it does.
busting nuts and crushing guts. That is when you beat Guts Man with the Mega Buster.
That's also the tattoo that I have just right above my big old hog. It's not. It's not. There are several lies in that statement. I'll let you
can
decide.
say it's entirely composed of lies.
It is.
Yeah.
Tyler,
Yes, Dave.
I have a few questions for you. The first of which is, if you were to give this game a beard, what kind of beard would it be?
I would have to give it the clearly superior beard in the Mega Man series.
Oh,
which
with Dr.
is-
Lightbeard.
It's a Dr. Wily mustache.
Oh, that's superior to the Dr. Lightbeard?
I think the more brilliant scientist in the Mega Man universe is Dr. Wily.
But how does a mustache beat a beard?
By matching the eyebrows.
Yeah, oh,
basically
okay, I
three
see.
mustaches.
He had a beard. He had a beard to eyebrow transplant. I wonder which doctor performed that procedure. It's probably a robot master, the
Dr.
Wily.
Oz.
Who?
Dr. Oz.
Dr. Oz. Tyler,
Yes, Dave.
if you were to give this game a pair of glasses that sums up how you feel about it, what kind of glasses would you give it?
Have to be the beautiful sliding down like helmet visor from the Mega Man 2 box art because it's just so beautiful.
Nice.
So beautiful.
I like it. It is an upgrade from the Mega Man 1 box art.
Yeah.
For sure. At least he's not portly this time. That should have been on the box and like a starburst. Not portly this time. Tyler,
Yes, Dave.
I have more questions for you.
All right.
The first of which is, if you were to buy this game, if you were to find the average price of this game on pricecharting.com, how much do you think this game would be used? Loose.
I bet it's common as fuck, being that it is such an incredibly popular game. But I bet a lot of people keep it, so I'm not going to put it dirt cheap.
Okay.
So I'm going to put it at like $6.
Tyler, respectable guess. Actual retail value of Mega Man 2 loose on pricecharting.com at the time of this recording is $20.98.
Damn.
People love this
Wow,
game,
all right.
dude. I think a lot of people held on to this.
Yeah.
Especially with the number of units sold that we
Yeah.
saw. I think a lot of people, I think that the quality of this game is dictating the collector's price.
Okay.
I think a lot of people don't want to get rid of Mega Man 2.
Yeah. Fair.
Want to take a guess how much it is complete?
Sure, $120.
$81.46. Not too far off. I mean, if you ask me, both of those prices are ridiculous that I would not shell out. But then again, I think I did say I'd pay a ridiculous amount for the complete Ghosts and Goblins. So
you did.
fuck me,
Yep.
right? Tyler, there was a price for Mega Man 2 new.
Ooh, $1,000.
Close. $790.68.
Damn.
That is a lot of money.
Yep.
That is a lot of money. But it is my goal to own every NES game new.
Yeah, as it should be. As is all our goals.
I've been told that it is important to set achievable goals, and I've disregarded that advice entirely. Tyler, I've got 10 more questions for you. The title of this quiz, this 10-question quiz, is Destroy All Humans.
What kind of piss slut are you?
What kind of piss slut? It's actually, yes.
It's a BuzzFeed quiz.
It's a BuzzFeed quiz. Yeah. The first question is, do you like R. Kelly? They just get right to the chase. Destroy All Humans quiz.
Love it.
It is a quiz about robots. It's a
Perfect.
robot quiz.
Awesome.
Here's the thing. This one's a little different. Every question is a two-parter. So what I'll do is I'll read the statement, and then you can give me your guess on the character that I'm looking for. And then the second part is just tell me what series they're from.
Okay.
I did this to try to make it a little more interesting and to allow actual half credit. So it's not just a complete binary win or loss kind of deal.
Okay.
Statement one. Are you ready? That wasn't the first statement, but statement one.
Yeah. Yes. Correct.
Damn it, you're right. Okay, what series is that from? This quiz. Damn it, you're too good. Statement one, Tyler. This android and her twin brother you can answer at any time, were forcibly turned into androids. In an alternate timeline, she is a ruthless killer with a 20-year reign of terror. In the present timeline, however, she ends up marrying the best friend of the fighter she was created to kill.
That would be Android 16.
Okay.
Also known as Lapis. Is that her real name? From Dragon Ball Z.
I don't know. I had Android 18. I think 16.
Oh, you're right. 17 and 18. I'm mixing it up. You're right. 16 is the large guy. 17 is the boy. 18 is the girl. I went the other way.
What series is that from?
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z. I'm not giving you credit for Android 18.
Yeah, no,
though.
I got
Sorry.
it. I said it. I went the wrong way.
I'm sorry.
I shouldn't get credit. I do know their names are Lapis and Lazuli, though.
I know. That's
They're real
awesome. I
names.
didn't know that. I'm sorry. Judges say no.
No.
Judges say your heart was in the right place.
Yeah, and I loved Android 16. 16 is probably my favorite Android.
He's in the game as well. And you know what? He kind of looks doofy.
Yeah.
I think he
love
looks
it.
doofy as fuck.
Yeah, love him.
Nowhere near as hot as Android 18,
No.
who I'm sure was the crush of many a young
Well,
boy.
17 and 18 are modified humans. 16's all inorganic.
Oh, really? Interesting. All right. Well, you're tempting me to give you credit for Android 16, but I don't know. We'll see how well you do on the rest of this quiz. Statement 2, Tyler. Unit number 1729 was built in Tijuana, Mexico, and is known for his alcoholic, whoremongering, chain smoking, and gambling ways.
So it'd be Bender.
Yes.
From Futurama.
Correct. Bender Bending Rodriguez. And yes, correct. He is from Futurama. Well done. Number 3, Tyler. This Japanese robot from 1985 had a short lifespan and was released as a novelty toy in order to alleviate fears following the North American video game crash of 1983.
Say it again.
This Japanese robot.
Rob. Was it Rob? Rob.
Is that your guess?
Rob?
Is that Rob with a question mark? I don't know. I don't have a question mark. in here.
R-O-B.
Rob, R-O-B. Do you know what that stands for? This is you got the question right. I'm going to go ahead and check this box.
Robotically operated buddy.
Robotic operating buddy. Yes.
Am I right, really?
Robotic operating buddy. It's not robotically. It is robotic operating
all
buddy.
right.
Yeah. You nailed it.
Sweet.
Why didn't you work for Nintendo in 1985? So you could have said, don't do this.
I was one.
Tyler, Rob isn't really from a series, but he did have a game packed in with him. You could call it Rob's buddy. It was the buddy of the robotic operating buddy. What game would that have been?
I think it was Gyromite.
Gyromite! That is right. Good job. Number 4. This extraterrestrial hails from the planet Cybertron and is known for his excellent leadership, brilliant military tactics, powerful martial arts, and the ability to take the form of a big-ass Freightliner truck.
Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime. That is correct.
All right.
What series is Optimus Prime from, Tyler?
Transformers.
Transformers is correct.
Robots
You are doing
in
very
disguise.
well. That's yes. So that I'm glad you said robots in disguise. So when someone comes at me and be like, "Look, he's not a robot, he's an alien race," I can be like, "Well, you know what? They say robots in disguise, so
Yep.
fuck you." Also, androids aren't robots. I get that too.
Yep.
Number 5, Tyler. This spherical astromech droid has a free-moving domed head and is owned by one resistance fighter named Poe Dameron.
I don't know.
That is BB-8. Are you familiar with BB-8?
Oh, okay.
What series is BB-8 from?
Disney.
That is not what I was looking for, but it is accurate. He is from Disney. What Disney series is BB-8 from?
Disney Star Wars.
Disney Star Wars. That is correct. You know what? I actually like that delineation. Statement 6, Tyler. This bleeding edge military robot from the 1980s becomes self-aware. His first instinct as a sentient being is a journey of peace and input.
He's alive.
He is alive.
He's Johnny Five.
He is Johnny Five. That is correct. What series of movies is Johnny Five from?
Short Circuit.
That is from Short Circuit, the movie that made brown face acceptable.
And Michael McKean, a genius in Radio Shack.
Number 7, Tyler. This android with human emotions starred in a serialized manga series by Osamu Tezuka from 1952 to, I have 2,968, but I think I meant 1968.
Astro Boy?
Astro Boy, very good. From the series
Astro Boy.
Astro Boy, correct. You did it. Number 8, Tyler. This Class B9M3 General Utility Non-Theorizing Environmental Control Robot is famous for saying, "Danger, Will Robinson, danger."
Shit. I don't know its name.
Would you like to take a guess?
Read me the question again.
This Class B9M3 General Utility Non-Theorizing Environmental Control Robot is famous for saying, "Danger, Will Robinson, danger."
Robbie. I don't know. I do not recall that. In the slightest.
Robbie is not correct. The answer is robot.
Or he should have had a name, but yeah. Damn.
we have another acceptable answer, and that is the robot.
Okay.
What series might the robot
Lost
be from?
in Space?
Lost in Space, correct. Tyler, statement 9. Robot roll call. In the not-too-distant future, a guy named Joel built 4 robot friends to help him watch cheesy movies. Name any of those 4 robots.
Crow.
Crow, correct. Can you name others?
Nope.
All right. What series are they from?
Mystery Science Theater. 3000?
Correct.
There you go.
Thank you for taking my hesitation into consideration. Tyler, number 10. Mythbusters Jamie Heineman and Adam Savage created this heavyweight robot on a Comedy Central show about fighting robots.
Smashbot.
I think Smashbot was actually one of the robots on this show. I was looking for Blendo. Blendo.
Yeah.
Can you name the show?
BattleBots.
That is BattleBots.
I remember
correct.
vaguely remember BattleBots. I didn't watch a whole lot of it, but I definitely remember the robots' names.
Tyler, you did very well.
Thank
you.
you.
Did very well. You really only missed 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of 20.
16 out of 20.
That's really
Correct.
good. You
All
did
right.
good. You did a good job.
Dave, I got one for you.
All right.
This robot, hailing from a post-apocalyptic future,
Robo.
his serial number.
Oh.
Do you know his serial number?
Ooh, I remember the password, Zaby,
Yep.
but I don't remember his serial number. Maybe I can recall that from my memory. I'm a big phony. Is it R? Hold on. Is it
R is correct.
R? Okay, so R. It's not RY99, is it?
You're close.
Is it
You're
9?
Very close.
Is it?
It's the length of your penis split in half.
Okay, so 16.
Yeah. R66
Oh, it's R66
-Y.
-Y.
I only remember that because I would always do playthroughs where I named everybody their real name.
I see. Yeah, I'm sorry, I couldn't remember it. I feel bad. Can you name his girlfriend?
Atropos.
That's right. That was very good.
Yeah.
Very good. The only reason I know that is because that's the name of the Twitch bot on the TADPOG Twitch channel.
Oh,
Is the
okay.
Tropos. Yeah.
There you go. Tropos. That sounds better than Atropos.
I don't know how to pronounce it. I remember that's my take on it.
The argument, is it Antipode or Antipode? That
know.
is Marl and
Marls
Lucas.
and Lucas.
Marley and Lucas. How do you fucking say anything in the game?
No one knows. No one knows. No one knows. But I think Atropos was the mythological goddess who...
Of ribbons?
Yeah. With like the tied string, like the fate and tied strings and all that, right?
Oh, sure.
I think so.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah. So it makes sense that she's the one who gives you the ribbon.
Yep. That you install into yourself.
I could be mistaken, but I do think that Atropos I need to look this up, but I think she's like the goddess of fate, and it like talks about how the strings tie from people to people, and that's the metaphor for.
Because I don't even know that's the Furies, but I don't know their names.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe. I don't know. Thank God this isn't a.
For as much as I've been reading the Percy Jackson series, I should know that, but
I don't fucking know. I had Greek mythology in, not to brag, in gifted class in 2nd grade, and I don't fucking remember. I honestly think, looking back,
I took French.
Nice.
It's my Super Saturday.
Je suis la jeune fille.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
That's all I got, man. We can do voicemail if you want, but I feel like we don't have much time.
Yeah, we late, dog.
So we need to wrap it up. I have one more question for you. That is, Tyler, does this game belong on the NES Classic?
Yep.
All right. I agree with that. I've got some corrections.
All right.
Would you like me to do those
Sure.
real quick? I thought it was very important to mention that Rhythm Master Paul Korn specifically sought me out to let me know this fact on not last episode. Also, thank you very much for bearing with us and Patreon donors especially for bringing us the very special Super Mario Brothers movie episode that we released last week. The episode prior to that, we talked about humiliation porn.
Oh yeah. That's your lemon. Mhm.
Right. Yeah, exactly. You got to test those sexual lemons out. And we, because I believe that one of our beloved listeners requested, felt like that he would enjoy.
That we sign a lemon and send to him?
That we sign him a lemon.
Done.
Yeah, exactly.
So he can clamp onto it when he comes.
All right. It's a reasonable request.
Paul Korn, by the way.
Paul Korn wanted to let me know, and I may or may not have known this already, but there's a difference between JOI and JOE. Tyler, do you know the difference between these two things?
JOI is what? Jack off, jerk off instruction.
I say jerk off, but it might also be jack
I
off.
think jerk off is that's the grown up version.
I think it's regional,
You jack
actually.
off as a boy and you jerk off as a man.
I think you jack off west of the Mississippi River and you jerk off east of the Mississippi River. I think is how it works.
Okay, that makes sense.
Kind of like Hardee's and Carl's Jr.
That's exactly like.
Oh man, God, I'm so horny. I need to jack off into this Carl's Jr. cup.
Where am I? Where am I?
Oh, I get why I get why I'm getting weird looks for saying that. Back home, we call them Hardee's. So yes, correct. So there's a difference.
JOE. I don't know what that is.
JOE stands for jerk off encouragement. JOI
jerk off everyone.
everything. It's really weird. So according to Paul Korn, Rhythm Master Paul Korn, JOI is typically more aggressive and humiliating, while a JOE is more encouraging. And it's right there in the name.
Okay.
So we may or may not have misused pornographic nomenclature.
We're sorry.
And for this, we apologize profusely.
The show is over.
It is over. I'd like to resign from my
Next
position.
week is La Mulana, and we're done.
Right? Yeah. No, in 3D Dot Heroes. And our last interview where we interview each other, and we're done.
Blake interviews us. Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, we're done. Oh, speaking of things being over, I feel like I need to make the announcement that I'm taking a break from Twitch. Everybody I feel like everybody who already follows on Twitch knows this, but I feel like I need to at least say it on the show because I know I pull a lot of achievements and stuff from that. It's just a break. We were on a break, so if you want to date other Twitch streams, I guess you can.
If you want to fuck the copy girl, it's fine.
It's fine. We get it. You're on a break, but I still plan on showing up every now and then, probably to play one of the games we're going to talk about because I'm going to play those games
some
anyway.
JOE.
And get some JOE. Yeah, exactly.
Not JOI.
Get or give. All right, so I need to get this energy tank and go ahead and pull your big old dick out and start rubbing it.
Oh my.
Oh, wow. Don't worry. We're all friends here. You can come whenever you want. I'm not going to count down or nothing. So I wanted to go ahead and make that announcement. Like I said, probably anyone who gives a shit already knows, but there you go. And I think that's all the corrections and announcements and shit that I got. Other than Shadowrunner Cody has suggested that Booty Doo becomes the official Tadpog greeting, which I really love that idea, but I just forget that I need to do that thing. So I don't know if that's going to... I love the idea, but I do not think it's going to stick because I cannot remember to do it.
Yep.
That's how
Everybody remind us at Tadpog Bro.
Yeah, it's Booty Doo. Booty Doo, listener.
So thanks for listening, everybody. You can find the show on iTunes,
Yes.
Stitcher,
Yes.
and
Google Play.
YouTube. Google Play.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you can find us on Google Play.
Nice.
You could have for I think like a year now. I've just forgot to mention it.
Okay.
To
sweet.
anybody.
There you go.
So if you found us already on there, thanks.
Cool.
Neat.
That's neat.
Neat. I'm glad someone uses that. JK. I know a lot of people use it.
Let's see.
Unlike Stitcher.
Yep. The only person I know who ever inquired about Stitcher was Jorge.
Really?
Yeah.
I think...
He's like, you guys on Stitcher?
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Were you a Turbo
Nice.
Graphics kid?
You guys played the R Zone? Yeah.
What's your favorite game? Pop's Ghostly? Get out of here. Now you're just fucking with us.
Let's see. So, the next episode, we'll be talking about.
Metroid.
Oh, that's a big one.
Metroid.
Mm-hmm.
It is a big one.
So big.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Don't start with that JOE with me, man. I won't. It takes me a long time.
What are you gonna do? You think you can finish Metroid? You think you can finish Metroid?
Switching it.
You're so
Flipping the script on us, going
man.
JOI. Yeah, fucking try to finish Metroid, bitch.
What, you think you're gonna finish Mother Brain? No, you're not.
Pitiful.
No, you cannot.
Pitiful.
You can't pleasure Mother Brain.
No
You
one.
can't.
No one can. Literally, no one can. I've started that game.
Yeah.
I'll hold my comments.
Okay. Let's see. Hey, we're on
Things.
Things. We're on various social media
Yeah,
platforms.
we're on Facebook. You can find us there. We're on Twitter. You can find us there.
Yeah.
Just search for TADPOG.
If I can find my yearbooks from
Yeah.
middle school, I will take pictures of my hair and put them on Instagram.
Nice.
Yep.
I like it.
But I mean, Melissa was my girlfriend like every year with that hair through middle school. So
I hear her
we
in the
go.
background. I don't know how she dealt with it.
she waited for it all to go away.
That's.
I'm not going to marry you till it's all gone.
I like that. I like that. I like that in-game thinking. I like it a lot.
I'd marry the shit out of him, but that fucking hair.
I don't know. He's got that Conan thing in the back of all places, the back of his head. The fuck?
Let's see. So if you want to send us something like Mike Lanham did,
Yes, thank you, Mastermold.
fucking amazing, you can send that to Tadpog Studios, care of Nicole Nance, P.O. Box 3785, Paducah, Kentucky 42002.
Yes. You can also call us if you want at 270-883-2555. Sometimes we take calls and play them on the show, and sometimes we don't when we're running long. We're running a little long today.
Yep.
But
Or
we
do
did.
entire Patreon episodes out of them.
Exactly. We just did a Patreon episode, which is just full of all calls. And thank you to everybody who donates on Patreon at patreon.com/tadpog. You get to listen to that episode. And if you want to listen to it as well, just chip in $1 and you get access to that and
Man,
all the
a
bonus
whole bunch of
episodes
it.
that we
Whole
recorded.
bunch of shit.
Yep. And a couple videos of us eating spicy stuff. One of those videos, somebody might get sick. And that's pretty much it.
Let's see. Our theme song is Moves by Sycamore Drive. The link to that track found in the show notes at tadpog.com.
I wish we could say our theme song is Wiley's Stage 1 by Yuki-chan's Papa. A link to that can be found in our court documents.
Cease and desist notice.
Right?
Our theme song is by DMX.
Dude, going to court with DMX might be fucking worth it. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I feel like, I don't want to there are a lot of things in my life I don't want to lose, but it might be worth losing.
We get to $1,000 a month on Patreon. We'll infringe on DMX's copyright.
I just want to see a judge go, what is this all about?
Just get in a barking contest in a courtroom with DMX.
Okay, now you bark.
Hey, you want to close this out, Dave?
I would like to close it out as how we think our favorite Robot Master sounds. Because that is a question I meant to ask you, is who is your favorite Robot Master?
Oh, okay.
But I'll ask you after we do the voice, I guess.
Okay. So until next time. Oh, you were also wood man.
Yeah. No, it's Heat Man.
Oh, crackle, crackle.
Crackle,
I thought
yeah.
wood burning fire.
Oh.
So I was trying to be cumbersome. Trying to
Oh.
see the thickest, the girthiest Robot Master. Woodman.
I should have tried to do it like I was on fire. I'm in so much agony.
If you're ever on fire, don't look in a mirror. That'll really get you going.
Was that a Jack Handy?
It was.
Yes, because I was about to say, man, you said it in the voice. I was like, I wanted to follow that up with, if you ever drop your keys in lava, forget it, man. They're gone.
Man, got these sacks.
Also, one more thing. No one's going to
Yes.
believe we recorded the stinger before we recorded the show.
That's true.
So I just want to go ahead and get in front of that and say, yeah, we did.
It's true.
There are only 3. And I guess we can start with that. All right. So, Choco Chica, you are here with us today by my special request. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
To pick the winner of the Paul Bart Mall Cop fan art. We had 3 entries, so it's a heated competition. So I wanted to pull someone in who is a big. You're a huge Paul Blart fan, right? Mm-hmm. And you know Bart Simpson. You know who Bart Simpson is, yes.
Kind of.
All right, perfect. That's all we need. So I've got 3 here. I'll let you look at each individually. This one here is this is Sean's entry. What do you think about that one?
That one's funny.
You like that one?
Yes.
All right, things are looking good for Sean. All right, let me pull up the next one. All right, here we go. Here's the next one. This is from Micah. What do you think of Micah's?
It's weird and funny at the same time.
It's weird and funny. Okay. So if you were to choose one between those 2, which one would you go with, Sean's or Micah's?
This one.
Micah's. Okay, I'm sorry, Sean, you're out. All right, the last one. This is from someone named Phil, and you don't know any of these people, right?
No.
Okay, good. All right, I want to make sure because if you know one of these people, then we're gonna have to find somebody else.
Well, it's tainted.
Yeah. All right, here's the last one. This is from Phil.
That one's probably my favorite.
That one's your favorite.
Yes.
So if this were a contest, which it is, this would be the winner.
Yes.
So all right, Phil, you are the winner. Congratulations. So says our Paul Blart Bart Simpson expert.
Yep. Thank you, Choco Chica.
Yep.
You're
Thanks for doing this for us.